Yo, you tuning into the Notion Podcast. I'm here with my co-host in the building,
Jelani Evans.
Farmer Poe.
So go ahead and finish what you were saying, man.
She thought you was playing a game or something?
I have no clue. That shit was hella insensitive though. Like, she responded like life. Oh, okay. Yeah, all right. I'm going through something, you respond life.
Well.
Yeah, bitch, my life. You're like, how dare you?
You funky.
People ain't considered these days.
This nigga said you funky, bitch.
Funky bitch.
What movie was that with that clip? That nigga had on all that leather in the sun.
You mean Mano and Jim Jones this summer?
Nope. I don't know nothing about none of that. I don't know.
They was wearing leather in the summer.
Man, hey, when
they from New York.
When you get a lot of money, you can just... I guess you can just do what you want.
You sweat different, huh? When you get money, you sweat.
You don't sweat at all. Ain't no pressure. You got money. It's
No
cool.
pressure.
I feel you.
Madness.
It's 103 out here for you. It's cool. 80 to me.
Ah, man, where do I start?
Hand me my coat.
Yeah, I got some. I hope not. Y'all, I got any updates, man?
Nah.
Nothing. Nothing. So you ain't heard of nothing.
All right, y'all ready? Leave.
Man, I'll bowl down, man.
He like the nigga that was like, hey, man, take my shoes off, nigga.
Give me my ball. I'm leaving.
What was it, man? There was a couple of things that came up that I wanted to address, and I'm like drawing a blank right now.
You had a birthday this week?
Yeah, I did. I had a birthday. Came and went. You know, shout out to everybody that pulled up. Shout out to the people that wasn't invited. I still love you, but it's a reason for it. What was I gonna say? Oh, so kickz and Sneakerz, man. You gonna be out and about, man. You want to tell them about it?
Oh, man. I guess so, since you put me on the spot.
Right on, man.
Yeah, sure. I'll let them in. Nah, but I'll be vending this month, you feel me, at a World's Worst.
Okay.
And Fly Market. So,
okay.
Yeah, back to back, kind of getting out there, networking a little bit, you feel me, product, showcasing services and things of that nature. So,
Nice.
Pull up, come see me. I want to say World's Worst is 10 to 6 and Fly Market is 10 to 3.
Okay, where's
on
Fly
Sundays?
Market? I've been to the World's Worst like a couple months ago.
Isn't it, I want to say Diamond Auto Sport?
Oh, on how?
Yep.
Okay. I actually really like that place. I like driving past that place. They got a lot of beautiful vehicles.
They got some nice whips out there. So, be out there vending, having fun with it.
Okay.
Nice.
Hopefully it's, man, a little cool. Like, man,
It's
the
going to
heat.
be hot. I already know it's going to be hot. I'm not even worried. Like, I know it's going to be hot. It's always hot.
Yeah, Jelani will have the AC in the kickz and Sneakerz area, so y'all won't have to worry about. Well, at that point, it's too late to leave, so I'm just trying to.
Box and the mini fans. You cannot come behind the booth. This is mine.
Sir, get away from the misters. What's up, man? Poe, what's going on with you, dog?
God damn.
Oh, he does this, bro.
He fixing the car.
Yeah, man. He believes in people listening to him struggle. So he finna.
It just, I feel like it dropped. Like,
Yeah, man. You got the liquor looking like Jurassic Park with everything shaking and shit.
That's all right. They'll be all right.
Yeah, I mean, fuck him.
I didn't say all that, but
That's basically how you said it, man.
Y'all got a deal. I got a deal. We in this together, right? Ain't we family, right?
Yeah.
Issues.
We
So
all win.
it's not just me. It's us having a problem.
Yeah. Checks out.
It sounds like a us problem.
Updates. No updates, really, from me.
Nothing ain't grew since the last time.
You know what I'm saying? just failing this week, huh?
What are you doing?
Yeah, I mean, I
I'm
can't
talking about
say
giving
that.
motherfucker lemons.
No, I do have things sprouting, but it's only been a week since the last episode, so it takes some time. But.
Well, we was chopping it up. We all got together for the B-Day, and somebody had asked you a question like, "What was your goal?" And you had mentioned a possible truck in the future. Is that something that you?
Yeah, I still obviously love to cook, but one of my like goals as a kid was to have like I thought an idea of a restaurant would be dope, but I've never wanted like a large setting, so I'm not one of the people that want to do a whole lot of work.
Yeah.
So my thing is I either want like a food truck and or like a walk up kind of counters area.
Okay.
And then minimal seating, but really I don't really want to do a lot of work, so I probably will be like maybe y'all might get breakfast and lunch out of me, and then every once in a while maybe I'll be there in the evenings, but
Okay.
yeah, so and it'll be seasonal.
Yeah.
Seasonal.
Makes sense. I mean, if everything's gonna be grown and organic, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
It would start feeling real food processed if you just hear it year round and you just so happen to have all of this stuff.
Nah, he just need to switch the menu up. I expect year round. Make fruit salads this summer.
So you need to be so you need to be prepared for them type of customers. Just so you know that.
Hey, but look, when the cucumbers run out, ain't gonna be no more salad.
You better make some cucumber salad, boy.
It's gonna be an X over the salad, no more cucumbers. When you go to the soul food spot,
you don't have kale.
Yeah.
Yo, you know what?
Came through.
Going to Whole Foods.
That's wild.
No, but since I started gardening, though, I swear the thing that I'm constantly thinking about and trying to use the power of attraction is getting land, because I want like a homestead, so like a mini kind of farm where you're able to just feed your family year round off of that. Maybe not the whole year. Sometimes you might have to, go to the
Would you want to live on that land, or you would want it separate from your home?
I want to live there.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
I think that's important.
You can make bread too, like you.
Mm-hmm. I've actually made bread before.
It's actually not that bad.
Yeah,
it's actually not that bad.
I definitely got to work
and
on
the
it.
butter.
That's a skill. Yeah, the butter, that's easy. But the bread making is definitely a skill, because I'm not a baker.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't baked too much in my life.
Really?
But yeah. But I definitely want to learn how to make like my own bread, and like I've made pizza crust before. It was pretty good. So yeah, my goal is kind of really just to keep learning and like exploring and learning, because I found this app. There's an app called Falling Fruit. Go to fallingfruit.org. They have the app. And you type in your address or your city or whatever, it comes up like Google Map with a bunch of dots, and it shows areas where you can go and like pick fruit in the city where people may have their own fruit tree, or it may be a grove or somewhere.
Okay.
And it might be pecans, it might be walnuts, it might be whatever in that area, and it'll show you, and they'll say, hey, go pick up, you can come and pick as you please, or whatever.
Pull up on the spot with a plastic bag. I'm here for the fruit.
Nah, but look, you gotta show them the back, like the app. But yeah, so that was one of the cool things that I found out this week.
Heard you got nuts too. What's popping?
Nigga pull up with a nutcracker like, yo. Yeah. So yeah, fallingfruit.org, and then it routes you. I guess it used to be a web-based platform, and then it routes you to an app. It's like $1.99, but that was pretty dope. So just exploring.
How does that work? Do you set up an appointment or something, or like do you?
No, I guess you just walk. I mean, you can find the location.
Of operation?
I haven't seen anything, but the person will give
at 11. I just want some apples,
because I just was checking randomly, and I saw one in like Boulder, Colorado, and I clicked on it. It was like some orange tree thing, and on the description, the person said, "We have a lemon tree in our front yard. We can't pick enough for our whole family. It's just too much. Come and take as many as you please."
I feel it.
So,
it's one of those type of joints.
I feel it.
Yeah. So,
man, that's smooth, man.
Yeah, man. Just exploring the different like avenues and gaining more knowledge. That's just been my thing.
Okay.
Is there a network with it too? That, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm not sure. I actually found out about it through there's this YouTube channel that I watch called Epic Gardening. It's this dude in San Diego, and he mentioned it on one of the recent posts he made.
Okay.
I mentioned Falling Fruit,
and so you checked into it. And
yeah. So
I feel
so
that.
you're still exploring. I got you.
Yes, sir. Yes.
That's interesting, though.
Yeah.
Well, shit, go crazy, pal.
I think my next thing though that I really, really want to start, but a lot of people are asking me to start it, but I really want to be grounded in my knowledge. Is starting to vlog and show, hey, this is how you do like step-by-step thing.
Oh, tutorials. Oh, okay.
But not in the
Traditional sense.
not in the way of which I'm like going to someone's home in that sense.
Oh,
which we discussed kind of off camera, but in the sense of like showing progress and things like that. Like,
okay, so like kind of like a documentary type of tutorial. Yeah, that would be smooth.
But I wanna definitely be grounded in my knowledge of what I'm doing. I don't want to just be somebody who just jump starts into it just because I'm.
Yeah. I mean, that could be a lot of pressure, and then the space that you got laid out over there. If you how do you have enough space for different stuff, so you can come over here and. I got a lot of stuff in the backyard. You can start there.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I feel you.
I'm not
start
gonna
fresh
complain.
up.
Yeah, I'm not gonna complain.
All right.
Plenty of soil.
I mean, it makes sense if
Yeah.
you're trying to show beginning to.
Yeah.
That's neither here nor there.
Y'all discussed this before I came?
Nah.
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. I mean, we didn't, but it's in my head. So
All right.
we discussed me and me.
Just like you had just.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. It's on the other side now.
It jumped.
I'm all on the other.
Appreciate it. But yeah, that's all that's been new. What about you?
Solid. Same shit, different pile, man. Just trying to facilitate some stuff, and
You say you got some music dropping, right?
yeah, I plan on it.
Mm-hmm.
I just continue to do the editing thing, and thinking about adding a couple more joints to the project and stuff like that. But I definitely want to get something out. Hurry up and get this next EP out, and then I'm like really considering just doing that album after that, like for real, because I have this unnecessary idea of like I don't really want to put an album out until like I'm at a certain level, and I'm just like, man, I think that shit is like played out and stupid, especially with it's almost like if I'm not at this level, then I don't want to do X, Y, and Z.
That's kind of like how I just did myself, where I just say, "Oh, I don't want to start doing this until I'm like grounded in this."
Yeah,
we do that to ourselves.
And then I'm looking at the climate and how music is, and what's considered recognition, what's considered respected and acceptable, and it's like, why stress yourself out by how something is being put out when there's so many different ways that a song or an album or a project can grow or get popular. So I'm just like, for a minute I was just putting out mixtape songs and a couple singles here and there, because I got tired of the idea of like, man, I'm putting this whole project together and it seems like people's attention span is so short, or they don't even take time to digest art.
Have you noticed how much shorter songs have gotten?
Yes. Yes, they're extremely short, and I'm not really a fan of the repeat thing. I used to as a kid, but that's because the song would be long enough to where it's like, okay, let's run this back. But I don't like the experience of me really liking a song, and let's just say the song is like 2 minutes, but fucking 45 seconds of it is a build up.
Right.
I'm just trying to be in that mode for a long ass time. I don't want to wait and calm down. That's an uncomfortable roller coaster, man. It's just like, man, I don't want to do all that. So just trying to figure out how to navigate now. I mean, how music is now. You know what I'm saying?
Your man Game releasing, still doing his thing, doing the 10-minute.
Releasing Harry Potter books and shit of albums, bro. Okay, look, bro.
I heard it's like 30 tracks.
It's like, is it like 30 or like 32 or 36 or something like that?
30 tracks at least.
So
30.
He's our generation, right? We're all in our mid 30s, right? We don't have time for that, JC. Okay, we don't have time for that, dog. That's a lot of shit.
Even for the
government.
Yeah, man.
Even for the fan of hip hop, like the.
And he goes crazy. Like, one of the things that I do have a problem with when it comes to like the controversy with Game right now is that he's talking his shit based on how he feels, which is a part of hip hop. It's always been a part of hip hop, and so seems like people that are not real fans of the art, the genre, the sport, however you view it, just like, he's this and he's that, and then he's bitter. And it's like, when I actually seen his reason why he wanted to go at him, I'm like, okay, that's traditional hip hop, and he feel like there's nobody else to go at, so he's kind of giving that respect. I don't know if he's gonna get a response.
He's like the last of a dying breed, though.
Yeah,
because he has always been able to rap. Even I'm not even a fan of Game really, but he can rap. He's always been true to the culture as far as respecting hip hop and the founders and those before him. He's always been able to go the distance, like Joe Budden type bars, the 300 bar raps.
Yeah.
And he always able to just roll his sleeves up and go after whoever he has an issue with. Whether we respect it or not, he's definitely.
And that's the thing.
Most of the time, he's gone after people.
And I just looked
on
it up.
wax.
31 tracks.
31.
Jesus,
Wow.
that's just too much, bro. But he does have a respect for M too. So I don't know. I feel like people don't understand, like the younger generations, or maybe people are just not getting into it. I don't really think they understand how this shit work, because I am kind of tired of the whole kumbaya shit. But I'm also not a fan of I'm a motherfucking kill you, because there's a lot of artists dying a whole lot more these days. So it's just, bro, it's a competitive nature. Just treat it like hoop. Hoop players talk shit to each other, talk shit about each other. But that's what they do in that fraternity. Ain't nobody trying to really take each other out, shit like that. So,
and whether we really know the whole truth of these situations and respect his reasonings for being involved in these situations, Game is also not afraid to get into some little scuffles with people. So, I mean, there's that for the people who would say, those type of people.
Yeah.
He's rapping right now, though.
right.
This isn't really anything where it's like a beef necessarily, where it's like it's gonna come to violence or something.
The main thing I agree with, and probably the only thing I really, really agree with Game, is that he's just not going to lay down and say that all these people are better than me, or because this person is more popular or whatever they accomplished, that I'm just going to bow down. Now, I can understand if you're kind of doing that with somebody that's way before you, that was doing it when you were still in diapers or still in elementary school.
Like,
but if it's your peer, you know what I'm saying? I don't think you should have to, because there's a lot of people in different areas outside of hip hop that we respect, because it's like, okay, I understand you, that dude, but I'm going to bring it to you, like a Kobe Bryant, or even past artists, you know what I'm saying? So I do respect that the most, and I feel like that's kind of the lost part of the spirit of hip hop, is where it's like, dog, you got to understand there's people that's going to come in the game and, I'm not bound down to this, because a lot of younger people, don't see it how we see it. Like, we grew up saying Biggie, Pac. You try to tell some youngsters that, it's like, man, fuck all of that, man. We tired of everybody saying it's Biggie and Pac, and so that's when they start feeling. As they should. Resentment. As they should, because it's pretty much a young man's game. Certain parts of hip-hop is a young man's game, right? So I do respect that aspect of it. All the other stuff I feel like is just clickbait or cloud chasing at times. So.
Yes, I've only heard the 10-minute song.
I was gonna ask how much.
There's a 10-minute song on a 31-song album.
I didn't listen to the whole 10 minutes.
And then I looked. It don't look like the song with Nipsey is available on there. Have you heard? So you haven't heard that either?
Nah. No. I know that situation because Black Sam blocked that.
Oh wow, he did.
Black Sam blocked that because of Whack.
I see. Yeah, because Whack is his manager.
He blocked that because of Whack. Whack tried to put that together and he blocked it.
Well, yeah, Whack was talking crazy about Nip. So I mean, that's the other part of like.
But then Whack tried to get on there and say, "Oh man,
I don't believe nothing Whack 100 says."
He basically tried to spin it like this. He said, "Oh, you don't know what that could be putting money in Nipsey pockets and his family, and it's putting them in a good light." And it's like, dude, Sam ain't trying to make no money off his brother's name. Like, have you not realized that?
He shouldn't even be a person speaking, because this was the same person that was dissing Nip, saying he's not a legend, and what records did he sell. So if I was in Black Sam's shoes, I would not want to, even though Game and Nip was homies and shit, it's like, nah, until you check your homeboy about how reckless he talking about somebody that's not here, I don't want my brother affiliated with nothing you got going on. Yeah. So I respect Black Sam for doing that.
Can't be mad at that.
You feel me? Because dude was talking reckless.
Tripping.
You know what I mean? So, but whatever.
The thing I can say about the song, though, that made it digestible is that it wasn't just 300 bars straight through like the one song. It switched up. So there's like maybe 3 or 4 songs within that song. And the beats change. It makes it...
So it's just long-ass jacking for beats.
It makes it listenable.
Yes.
And he kind of did it.
But what if you like the third part? Fuck. You got to hold that skip button for hella long, or you got to just drag the.
Because he started off like, you know, on the song he kidnapped Stan's brother.
Okay.
And then it's starting off like with a dialogue between them. So.
You know what I appreciate about you, man? You always let us know when we don't know.
Oh yeah, I'm here, man. For the people,
you know what I'm
man.
saying? You always let us know
people,
when we
man.
don't know, bro. It's like, you ain't seen the movie? Let me show you at the beginning of the movie, right? Do jump out the plane, right?
They was mad at the Passion of the Christ. I got up and it was like, I was telling people like, it was a good movie and all that, but he died at the end and they was mad at me.
What do you mean?
Yeah, man, he died at the end, man. Hey, man, are you telling the movie?
Bruh, for real? You gonna tell the end? See, this is what I'm talking about.
All right, well, the sequel, he come back.
I'm not even gonna cut his mic off. I'm not even gonna cut his mic off.
I'll be here next week.
You earned it.
Comes back.
You earned it. You earned it. I ain't even cutting it off, man. I ain't even gonna bother you, dog.
I'm not for everybody.
I'm not even gonna bother. I'm not even gonna bother you, bro. I'm not even gonna bother you, man.
You wildin'.
Yeah, it's madness.
Oh man, what's up? What up?
I was.
News.
I don't expect Jelani to always indulge, but sometimes he surprises me.
With what?
Did you see the bullshit Drink Champs clips and stuff about
yeah, man.
Irv Gotti talking crazy about Ashanti?
How he found out she was cheating on him when he was at home on the couch with his wife? Is that
She was cheating on him or just...
Is that what you're talking about?
Yes.
Found out she was cheating on him with Nelly because they was at an NBA game.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, man, my heart was broken, and they walked in the NBA game, and I was like, dog.
It's like on Power when he was like, he told his wife he just lost the love of his life. Like, it's close to that, right?
Dude, he said,
mind you, this was like 20 years ago.
He said everything, but I was expecting him to say like, yeah, I was really upset. You know, I talked to my wife about it. You know what I mean? And you might as well say that, bro.
What? I ain't even trying to be superficial, but what does his wife look like right now?
Through
his wife. I don't know if they're even together anymore.
It seemed like the
probably
dude,
not. Because I'm thinking like, what'd you do? Like, did he get up and throw a temper tantrum? Like, did he get upset or did he just like maintain his composure? Like,
did he still watch the game?
Nelly, we talking about Nelly at his heyday. Like the waves was on point. He was chiseled. He had the Band-Aid probably still there.
I don't think he's still.
The Band-Aid was gone?
I think the Band-Aid might have been
all right,
gone.
well, the dirt, he was still dirty, though.
Yeah.
He was still dirty.
I could have described that better. He was still dirty. I was
the dirty.
No Band-Aid? Oh, so he was dirty.
He was still dirty.
Yeah.
Nah, but yeah, that's Nelly during that time period, bro. And comparing Irv Gotti.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, bro.
Well,
come on.
I was actually surprised because when we were younger, I always thought her and Ja Rule had something. But
yeah, that's what I thought.
You know what I mean? And speaking of Ja Rule, I actually felt kind of bad for him in that. That's the one time I felt bad for Ja Rule because I felt like he was really trying to, hey, shut up about that.
He was trying to.
And the reason why I felt bad for him is because after that happened, they still flamed him for it. And I'm like, bro, you can't win for losing. From being in the penny saver, you know what I mean? To like, bruh.
He never gonna get.
Bro, he gets like it's an L like every few years from the Fire Fest to doing this shit in the penny saver and then 50 buying the first 3 rows.
It was 50 fought actually.
And then didn't he do a commercial?
Yeah, bro. Was it like a chicken commercial or something or a gyro commercial?
Yeah, it was something like that.
Yeah,
that's never gonna be worse than Mary J. Blige singing for me.
The quality of it. The quality of it looked like 1993.
Horrible.
Recently?
Yes.
I didn't see it.
Well, I don't know
You take any quality that we've done on our podcast, it's not fucking with it. Any quality. Even the shit we ain't recorded yet.
Black celebrities singing for fast food is just crazy because just Undercover Brother.
Fuck what you talking about?
Undercover Brother.
Pusha T's fucking pen was nice with McDonald's.
Okay. That's
All right.
the exception to the rule.
Yeah.
Because he was going crazy.
That's the exception to the rule.
Yeah. I'll listen to that. Matter of fact, Pusha T.
I'm about to say, was there ever a rebuttal from any?
No one ever could use that.
Nobody could bounce back from that, huh?
Oh, nigga, you wrote McDonald's jingle.
No, I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about
the diss.
Yeah, from the companies.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nobody got nothing to say, huh?
Yeah.
So everybody just ate that.
Yeah. Ain't nobody
No
ain't
pun
nobody
intended.
fucking with King Push, bro. It's not happening.
nah,
Sheesh.
Not happening, bro.
nah.
That's rough.
No. For real.
Sneaker news.
Yeah, sneaker news.
Shoes is selling. Boom.
They back.
That was quick.
I mean, like, you know, ain't really too much hype going on. Ain't too much craziness going on right now. I mean, like, it's kind of, in a sense, quiet. You know what I mean?
You
like,
did show me some shit that I actually might come out of retirement for, bro.
Oh yeah, some kicks. I mean, like I said, they starting to bring back a lot of old school kicks.
Is it
Old
still
school
difficult to
basketball
obtain
kicks.
kicks like that? Like
Yeah, everything
between
is still selling
sneakers and Nike.
I mean, it seems like more people are winning on sneakers, and a lot of stuff isn't. There's certain things that don't seem to be moving as fast or moving like you would expect on sneakers, which is kind of surprising. But I mean, stuff's still selling out.
Is it still the same process when you try to get something on Sneakerz? Because I had to delete the app to,
I don't
you
know.
Okay.
I've been stopped dealing with sneakers.
Have you? I don't know if you mentioned this. You been to that new spot, the Bank of Hype?
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, high prices like everybody else. Everybody,
Exactly.
like that's the
They're
thing.
crazy price. But my question is, how do they have a verification process that you can? That's my question.
I
Gotta
doubt
ask
it.
them.
Yeah, I doubt it.
That's my question. How do I?
I would just rather go with a receipt route or have somewhere where I can track the
I mean, like
shit if I bought it,
in this day and age, you know,
after.
a lot of
Exactly.
boutiques and places are popping up. I mean, you gotta ask everybody that if it's not, or just, you know,
Yeah, because
benefit of the doubt.
I guess
Maybe
Make
so.
that assumption that, you know,
if we're all in here buying them,
they're legit.
then
I mean, like, we all on point, or we all wearing fake kicks, so can't nobody say nothing, right?
Exactly.
I mean,
Right.
like, all my stuff's come from Nike, so,
Yeah, nah. I was doing school shopping.
or
I
an
walked in
extension
there,
of them.
went
You know what I mean?
right to Shoe Palace. I was like, oh no.
Find me some Air Maxes, because that, gosh, find something. Wipe that bad taste out my mouth. You seen them prices? He went to Champs 75. I needed that.
Plus 15% off.
Oh my god.
Yo.
Get two pair. All right, you know, like,
You said,
you know, bro, you know, you be in these
You holding
places
your
and
breath,
you see them
man.
prices, it give you high blood pressure. You
do.
like, bro, are you serious?
Because you think you ain't
People
gonna get
paying that?
So what about as being a parent? Like your son is 12, right? So what is it like trying to get kicks for him? Does he even trip off what type of kicks he want, or is it crazy? Or
It's crazy because my son likes the shoes that typically would not have been cool to me necessarily. He's not.
so
really,
he's the second coming of you, because you didn't really trip off crazy shoes like that all the
Yeah,
time.
So he
well,
wearing
when I
Vans
grew
and
up, when I was
Chucks,
younger,
or like,
my mom wasn't buying the Jordans and all that. But then, you know, once I got older, I went through a phase of just buying a hella J's and Air Maxes and shit. And then, like, I kind of got off that, and it's more of just like every once in a while I buy a few sneakers. For him, he now wears a size 7, which is a men's shoe. So his prices are my prices, basically. He likes the Kyries.
Okay.
Those aren't too bad. Those I like those. Those kind of those similar to like the pennies. He also likes the Steph Curry shoes.
Oh.
He always liked Curry shoes.
Under Armours. Yeah, see, those are pretty much acquirable. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's some kicks out there that are, and then it's like they started releasing kicks on the or not on the Sneakerz app, but on the Nike app, which make things more
way easier.
yeah,
Way easier.
a lot
I've
more
done that.
accessible. So I mean, you know,
So they're
there's
giving
more
you they're
ways.
giving you more possibilities. Yeah.
And then honestly, I don't know how some people feel about it as far as like the sneaker culture and our community. Sometimes the women's shoes, I might cop a pair myself, or it might be for my son. Like they might have a colorway that's unisex that'll be like, okay, I'll cop that. These are not as
how
much
many
expensive.
people got the female off-white Jordan 4s, the man
Going crazy.
You mean dude got the Aaliyah?
I mean, my dunks, those was
pink sixes.
the ones I had last night. Those were the
those.
Because the price difference between the women's ones that I had, which was like maybe $2.
Well, yeah, I mean, like depending
like
on
$5.
where you're at and what you're getting, and the prices do differ. Like because women's shoes are definitely a lot cheaper.
Yeah,
I got a couple pair of females kicks in my closet.
Yep. So that's kind of like
it's crazy because you wouldn't know unless I told you though.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, the only difference in the shoe is in size. Like
it's really just the slimness.
Yeah. So whatever.
Yeah.
Get your shit.
Yeah. So that's the workaround now because honestly, the mall is the worst place to go anyway. But
damn, for real.
I hate the mall, bro.
I mean, I do too, but honestly, that might be the best place to go to get things for retail and right now, depending on where you go.
Hey man, you know what? I gotta
it's
give
the options that are extremely slim.
I gotta give Poe some credit for effort, man. Last time he went to the mall, you know what I'm saying? Because you try to you ran into them sneaker cats that be trying to, for the record, don't go to the people in the middle of the mall, man. Just don't go. Just call. You have somebody you listen to all the time,
bro.
Don't call
but
but what did you call it?
Hey.
Go ahead and tell them what you called the brand, man.
I was tongue tied and I was trying to speak too fast.
And so, what was the name of the brand that you shouted out to help the brother out?
Sneakers and kickz. Instead of kickz and sneakers.
Nah. It was a little.
What did he say?
You said sneaks and kickers.
Yeah, okay. I was talking fast. That's why.
You said you heard of sneaks and kickers. I mean, kicks and sneakers.
Like when people are approaching, you probably know I'm thinking I'm good. You like you trying to get out too fast. But I got my nah.
I said, hey man, nah, man. I said,
you say sneaks and kickers. Oh man, I mean kicks and sneakers, man. Yeah, man.
I encountered them recently
I was rolling. I was rolling.
Look, I encountered them too, right? Recently, I was just in the mall. He was like, "What's up, man? How you doing?" I'm good. and he caught it. He was just like, "All right." That was it. That was it. There was no action. Because I was doing something on my phone. I was walking towards Champs.
Okay.
He was like, "What's up, man? How you doing?" I'm good.
You gotta give him
He's like, all right.
Because if you engage, if you engage, then they're
gonna fuck with you.
Yeah. And plus, bro, I had on the Raging Bull 5s. Like, what are you finna say to me? I have on an all suede shoe. You can't clean it.
Why do they try?
And I don't need you to give me anything to protect it because, never mind. We won't get. I won't.
Why? I know you should just one day go up there and let them start acting like they're going and then just start telling them the real process of what you're supposed to do. Hey, man, you know what? You might as well come work for me. And then you start taking over, man.
Jelani gonna go in there with some of his worst pair of kicks just to start the conversation.
Bro.
Yeah, go ahead and do these. So, is this one of your favorite kicks? Yeah, I like to do the yard in these. Listen, kid.
You want to make the big bucks?
So I like to do the yard.
Put that toothbrush down.
Yeah, I like to do the yard in these. Sit down, kid.
Yeah, I just did try out.
Start with the wet.
Comfortable.
Start left and move right. Listen, kid.
You're not going to unlace them? Yo, my man's just tripping out the gate. Yo, never mind.
Whole tongue dirty.
Never mind, bro. You're just going to sog up everything, huh? Okay, guy. Uh-huh. Professional
take hella water.
Right? And just, golly. Oh, my gosh.
Man, the madness.
Yeah, I remember somebody said it was a whole different day, and it's like, yeah, you should. I can take care of that. I was like, bro, these are suede and nubuck. They shouldn't even be getting wet. Huh? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Those are the. Oh yeah. You don't even know. You know what?
Give me your hand. She got slap the shit out of his hand. Man, what's wrong with you?
Who's in charge over here? Who's running this kiosk?
Bruh. I have a feeling of disgust when they try to clean my shoes now, bro. I thought about going in there barefooted to throw them off.
Hey,
so y'all just gonna discriminate?
I seen a reel or a skit or something where dude walked in and he these dudes always mess with me, and that nigga walked in there one day in some sandals, and dude walked up to him like, hey man, can you? Oh, okay. Okay, I see how you come in. Okay. I'm going to catch you, though. You going to catch me?
What's wrong with you?
For real?
This isn't a game.
Yo, and then the crazy part is they only clean one shoe.
Right. And have your other one looking crazy.
That's how they do it?
Bruh, my brother almost got into a fight with somebody because he made him clean both shoes. Like, he cleaned one shoe, and he was like, so you gonna do the other one? He like, nah. He's like, what the fuck you mean? So you gonna clean one shoe and have me walk around with one clean shoe and one dirty shoe like I'm goofy? Like, nah, you finna clean the other one too, nigga.
Mm-hmm. Right. I might give you a tip.
Nah, the tip was clean it.
That's what I'm saying.
Or you gonna catch some other tips. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was kind of like, bro, cause think about it, bro. If you come in there and your shoes are kind of dirty, right? They're a little scruffy, and they kind of put a shine to one.
It's gonna make the other one obvious.
It's gonna make it stand out even more.
Yes.
Like, bro, I don't know what you thought, but today you're getting your Mr. Miyagi on. You're definitely waxing on and off.
Go ahead and get that on the back of the sole. Yeah. On the back.
Let me take it off. Yeah. Yeah. Get it.
Yeah, it'd be some straight fighting words, bro. I had to beat that ass.
The lining too.
Get my other fucking shoe, bro.
Nah, straight up. It don't make. That's why I know. No, that's kind of half-ass,
basically.
Right? So she gonna try. So wait, is this your ploy to get me to buy it so I can clean my other shoe?
So I seen you clean my whole shoe, so now I'm just gonna buy it so I can have to clean the other one. Nah. Clean it all today, and I think about.
No, I'm not gonna think about nothing. Just clean my shit because that's what you volunteer.
You don't want the box? Oh, we gonna box.
Yeah. Y'all get in the line because all y'all niggas is doing this shit wrong,
bruh.
Yeah, that shit is madness, bro.
Shout out for the effort though, or whatever.
No effort over here. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I don't care what y'all talking about.
Well,
what the music y'all been fucking with?
Before I get to that.
Okay.
Before I get to that, I read an article, right, that bothered me. It was about Stephon Clark. I guess the city is going to pay his parents like 1.7 million or something like that.
For what, wrongful death or something?
I think it's along the lines of something like that, right? And there were people that were hella mad about that shit, right?
Why?
Well, most of these people weren't of our hue. And they were like, oh, well, he shouldn't have been vandalizing stuff and trying to steal cars and all this other. And like I said, it was the majority of the people that weren't of our hue. And I just couldn't help but to sit back and just be like, yo, all scenarios where young black men are unarmed, they do not really make it out alive when it's multiple officers and it's like an intense situation. But yet, so many people that are not of our hue take lives and are escorted safely
to Burger King
and to trial. And I'm not even going to say it made me angry like it would normally do in the past, because you just get immune to the bullshit. But it was just interesting because, we live in California. It's pretty diverse, but it just was another reminder, like when people keep trying to like use words to heal the race argument or heal racism, all the remedies, like stop talking about it if you don't want it to continue. And it's pretty diverse here, and it's like, nah, it really is like it's really everywhere.
That is so hypocrites with that, because if it's get over and stop talking about it, why y'all keep talking about 4th of July and all these other time periods, Pearl Harbor, and I'll just give you
it. Exactly. I do feel that.
Never
bro.
Forget 9/11. Come on,
yeah.
Man, stop it.
So it was just interesting to me to see like how many of these folks. I almost aired them out on TikTok. But it was just interesting to see how many of these folks feel in a way.
It's crazy. I have a question, because it's like, all right, so they were talking about he shouldn't have been doing this or vandalizing or whatever the case was that they were trying to. So is any of that justifiable for death?
No, it's not.
And so regardless of what happened or your opinion or what you thought or what you feel. Mm-hmm. A person lost their life, and at the end of it, that's not okay. There's no reason where, you see what I'm saying? Like, that it doesn't add up. So it's just like
somebody has to be held accountable for that.
It's almost like you're saying because of what he did, he deserved to. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's kind of fucked up.
Well,
because when it comes to like, my opinion is I can understand how situations play out. but that doesn't mean that it should have happened.
In any other instance where somebody of our hue was not involved, or
Even
it's
if
not the main focus. It's just I don't see the same energy being kept if it was going on that side, right? I don't. They could have did something different, or they didn't have to be so aggressive, or all of this shit.
Right.
I mean, the way that a lot of these folks think is interesting to me, because I even seen the video clip with Terrell Owens.
What'd he say?
Oh, y'all didn't see that?
Nah, man, come on. What'd he say?
So Terrell Owens was driving through, I think, his complex, whatever the case it was.
Yes.
And a woman that's not of our hue, a Karen, basically said that he was speeding through there, which he wasn't.
Yelled at him.
He was going to check his mail, and she was still like harassing him about it. So he got out the car and was like, "Hey, what is your issue? I live over here." And she was like, "You're approaching me. You're being aggressive. You're a black man approaching me." And luckily, other people were around and they were recording the fuckery that she was doing, and the police got involved. But it was just like, that was just a prime example. Like, so y'all motherfuckers know what you're doing.
That's a weapon.
You definitely know what you're doing.
I mean,
every time, I'm always going to believe that every time you go that route, you know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Unfortunately, historically, in America, white women have weaponized that since
the beginning of time.
Since the
beginning of our time here.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
yes.
Weaponizing the police and they know how to act in fear of a black person.
Emmett Till?
Of course. There's so many different.
That was an interesting thing that happened. They're not finna get at her. They're not gonna do nothing.
The feds ain't gonna go at her.
Yeah. That's man.
Yeah.
Don't get no more privilege than that, baby. I tell you.
Yeah, bro. It's a weapon that they've constantly used.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely, dude. So I just thought that was crazy. It was wild. Just, we right here in Sacktown, where, it happened, and just to see like a little bit more light shining on the folks here, and like, oh, okay. So y'all really want to be about that down south life, huh?
What if he was vandalizing? Even if he was vandalizing.
Here's my point.
So what?
Here's my point.
I mean, he should have died.
Because I agree with you. So does that mean that our boys in blue, right? Should they go down when somebody loses a hockey game, or loses one of these other sports? Somebody loses a NASCAR or whatever, or it's not even that. It's when they win. They actually will fuck shit up when they team win, right? So should the boys in blue go down there and just hose that whole area down? Because that's vandalizing, that's committing a crime, that's destroying property, that's costing people money, right? That's fair, right? That's what y'all saying. If y'all justifying that thing, that's the thing. When you open one door, you open in several. So you got to really be careful about what you standing on when you say shit like that, or just when you say certain things in general because you think that's the right thing to say. So it was just interesting. You know what I mean? It was just like, oh, okay. Because I will do that often. I will look at an article that has something to do with black folks. And the first thing that I do is I look at the expressions, because that tells you more than sometimes the comment section. And I'll click on it, and it's crazy how many laughing emojis I see. You know what I'm saying? Or if something that goes in our people's favor, how many angry faces I see. And I always got to go look and let me go see these faces. Who do these people look like? And they all look the same. They all look the same, bro.
Because they don't value our life.
Oh, yeah, that ain't happening. But as far as music, switching gears, I haven't listened to anything, though, lately. I've been bumping Vince Staples.
Oh, still
bumping that, yeah. Okay. Actually been bumping it more to Kendrick.
We about to be in what the...
Can't stand this man right here, because he the one who...
It's considered like the fourth quarter, right?
Yeah.
About to be?
Fourth quarter of what, for music?
Yeah, because I'm just trying to think who's at the top of the list still for like top albums for this year, and who's potentially going to be dropping now.
I don't know who's going to be dropping. I have not been paying attention, so I dropped the ball on that. But
all right, so last week y'all didn't want to talk about it, But I think you'd be more interested in this next one. So y'all know Beyonce had she's doing 3 parts. She just released a single with the Isley Brothers though, man. So I'm thinking the next,
Man, you better say something.
bro. I think the next project is gonna be a lot more soulful. So
Are you talking about the controversy of people not liking her album?
I'm thinking that I don't think she's gonna do another dance project. It seems like releasing music with the Isleys would indicate that there's another project coming potentially, and that there's a different sound. And I'm thinking it might be more soulful, which I would be more interested in, for sure.
You do that, brother.
You know.
Yeah,
So,
you do
but
that.
right now I'm on jazz. I've been listening to a lot of jazz
Who you been listening
projects
to?
lately. There's this duo, Dami, and I hope I'm pronouncing it right, Dami, and the other person is JD Beck. Dami is a musical prodigy. He's like 14 or something like that.
Really?
Actually, he may be a little older than that, maybe like 16.
With a jazz album.
Hip hop. They're both Caucasian. The other one is a female, blonde girl. They don't look like they have any kind of like connection to that culture, but they are dope. They have Herbie Hancock is on their album.
Okay.
They have Thundercat. Anderson
Thundercat's
Paak,
hilarious.
but they're more instrumental music and jazz, and it's hip hop based as well. But it's dope.
Let's go back to Thundercat, bro. He's underrated.
Thundercat, bro, is
Thundercat is underrated.
Yes,
and he's hilarious.
yes,
He's a damn comedian. He's
yes.
talented and he's a damn comedian.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Thundercat's vibe and just how he incorporates the anime and the his love for like video games, because like a lot of his music you could listen to and be like, oh, this sounds like the end of a level.
Yeah.
The beginning of a level or something like that. So he's dope, man.
Yeah, the Dragon Ball Do-Rag joint.
That's a dope.
I liked how the song actually had Dragon Ball Z sounds in the background.
Yeah.
That shit had me cracking up. I was like, okay.
And
Yeah.
I think he actually won best R&B album a few years ago for a Grammy.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's under the R&B
Genre.
genre.
Yeah, okay. That's solid, man.
Yeah.
I'm loving that. That's solid, bro. Yeah, man. I like it.
That album you sent me, or the artist, is it called Kokoro?
How you like that?
It's smooth. I like it. I mean, like, there's a couple songs on there where they're singing, harmonizing. I ain't really feeling that. I'm into more to just the music, the instruments. But it's smooth.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think they're Ghanaian. I'm sorry.
You know, that's one thing I can say I appreciate is more different types of artists from different areas are getting the exposure now.
Yeah.
So you're not forced into this hallway of just the same shit you've been listening to forever. So now, and you're seeing the twist that they're putting on music. So that's what I do like about the streaming era is like you can run into somebody that is not even huge like that, right? Not even oversaturated. And it's like, damn, their catalog is crazy. They're consistent. Because you guys have both sent me people where I'm just like, yo. And then there's people that it has a cult-like following. That's hella dope.
That's how like Russ was.
Yeah.
Russ was one of those.
Yeah.
And
I feel like Russ is like that. I feel like
JSMN. I think that's his the have you heard of him? No? He's a
He
singer.
looked at me like, yeah.
JMSN, I think.
I don't remember the name of the artist, but I have him in my phone. But believe it or not, the theme music that Kevin Samuels used, I looked that artist up. That's a nice album.
Really?
Yes. It's a nice. I was like, oh shit, because it's like jazz and shit.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I was like, okay, like I like coming across shit like that everybody ain't on and it's not getting played out or all that other shit. You know, when they just grinding and just doing what they love. So yeah, I'll send y'all that. It was smooth.
And keeping it with music though, I've been trying to find some new spots in the city to go listen to like live music and stuff.
You been to Shady Lady?
No, but I'm planning on going to Jets. Have you been there?
Heard of them.
They're next to
any of these places I would like to go.
They're next to Jack's Urban Eats.
Okay.
It's a little bar and grill.
All right.
I heard they got a nice little mushroom burger or sandwich there.
Okay.
But they have a live jazz band that plays there. And Rust Room. Have you been there? Heard of it?
Where?
Rust Room.
Nah, I haven't heard it. Like, I haven't, I don't be out like that, but
that's another spot.
it
I'm gonna have to roll with y'all to some places, man, for sure.
I can't be for sure because it's. I never.
I think I've heard of RUSS. I'm not sure.
Okay, that might be it. That might be the same place. But yeah, live music is where I'm just trying to find the bands that are playing.
I'm with that. That sounds like something cool to step out with, even with the wife. If I need to do that sometimes, man, that sounds. Because I do like live performances. It's almost like you get an adrenaline rush when you leave. You're like, man, you got this energy. That's how I was when I went to go see Hov. Yeah, I was like, oh shit, like, because I ain't been in nothing in a minute. So when I do go, I do enjoy it.
Start having to tap you in, man.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, man, don't be holding out.
When we can all
get naming all of these different places, like this nigga said,
and they gotta have some
naked
food.
lady.
They gotta have some cool food.
The dirty hallway and shit. I'm like, what kind of jazz spots? Like, I ain't never heard of this shit. I ain't never heard of this shit before. You know what I'm saying?
Like jazz, man.
I was like, what the fuck is this? So yeah, y'all gotta put me on game, man. I'm lacking.
Yeah. Any new food spots? They got a lot of spots popping up in Sac.
Yeah, we waiting for your food spot, man.
Nah, man.
Oh.
Nah, man.
Yeah, man, look. I got some spots, but they ain't popping, so I'll tell you where not to eat.
Okay, all right, let's do that. What's your top 3 places to not eat?
I'm not doing that.
Yeah, that's not right.
What?
Not doing that.
We need to let the people know where to not go to.
Everybody got different tastes.
Yeah, and you're not finna get us in trouble.
What I might not like,
you finna give me a YouTube strike.
I know we have similar tastes, so I can.
You finna get us SGA. You better stop, man.
What spots do you recommend?
I don't want to see nobody where I be eating at. I'm not telling you that either.
Hey, Jelani, good looking out. We'll listen to the podcast.
No.
What sneaks do you have on today?
Is that kickz and Sneakerz?
Tell that guy, the Po guy, to keep growing.
Yeah,
you grow weed? Just ask me if you grow weed.
I'll get this to go. Thank you. Yeah. Just wrap it, throw it in the bag.
Hey, you talking to the cashier, man? That's fucking Jelani, man. You fucking watch him every fucking week, dude.
Hey, look.
Hey, like the dreads? Inspiration, bro.
I've been watching you, bro, since you had a fro, bro.
Man.
It's going crazy, man.
Just have me stop eating places.
Nah, I've been doing
because places I be eating don't be on DoorDash.
That's what I.
Yeah,
I was about to
say, that does hurt, bro.
There's some spots in the cuts though that I've found doing DoorDash that's like off. You got to go into like Folsom and like
they don't get no free promo.
But the whole thing about it is like a lot of these places don't deliver. Here, depending on your region and where you're at, you have access to different things. Because there's a restaurant that I favor that isn't on mine, but my cousin, he stays down yonder, and apparently he's closer to them than I am, and it pops up for him. And I was pissed.
That's out of
Yeah, because they got good shit.
Yeah. I didn't know that.
You gotta just eat some bullshit.
Yeah, I can't.
I'm gonna just cook.
I'm at, bro.
Yeah, you do that
DoorDash
too.
want to play me like that? I'm getting none of my money.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm gonna order something after this.
Cancel my Dash Pass.
Yeah, I'm not doing that either. It's just
done
really,
with y'all.
Really rough right now. There's only so many almonds I can eat. Fuck that.
Dash Pass, like when it get rough, when you struggling, like there's always that I hit this place at 8:30 and get what I need.
Yeah, I feel it.
The DoorDash is like, unless you got the Dash Pass thing or whatever, when you're looking, it's all good until you get to the last page when they done tacked on the driver's fee, the tax, the delivery fee. Then it's
I still press that shit. I'll be hungry.
It's like $30 extra.
No. What makes first of all, you gotta make sure that you're pressing 0 on the tip.
Oh yeah, of course.
First part.
Of course.
Secondly,
because I might give you cash.
Don't lie.
This is gonna be one of our listeners like that motherfucker.
Just drop the bag on the porch and get out of here.
He gonna see the DoorDash tape torn with a note in there.
Nah, I gotta respect.
Bitch ass nigga, I watch you every week, man. You better stop clicking 0 on this shit.
I gotta respect him because I DoorDash from time to time, so I gotta respect. You know what I mean? If I don't give them a tip, who's gonna give me a tip?
I got a tip, Sensu Beans. Yeah. Stop telling them motherfucking shit.
I got that. I feel that.
You know what I mean?
I feel that. But the thing about it is like, no.
But normally,
no.
My thing is
like, because the thing about it is just like, bro, I understand what you do is kind of difficult, the whole DoorDash thing, but you made that choice.
Exactly. I'm with you on that.
Yeah, kickz and Sneakerz don't
and
get
then on top of that,
you don't get tips like that.
Majority of the people like my door swings outward, and you dumbasses put my food and my drink right in front of the door.
Oh, they don't know how to put
right?
it. Oh, come on, man.
Like that happens, and that happens when they actually get it right, because a lot of times they deliver it next door.
Oh yeah. Do you
Like-
put the
like,
description
I've had
in
my
there?
shit delivered, and
I
that's
live in a house.
and that's the crazy part.
Ain't no apartments, ain't no gate codes or nothing.
It's just
How are
simple.
you getting
They-
it wrong?
they
The
constantly
address is
put
right there.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Well, I don't
So,
like the fact that you
it's-
tip
it's-
before the
you-
task.
you know what it
like,
And that's why I don't,
Yeah.
because 80% of the time the task is done wrong. So
It's the app that's messing them up. The app is sending them to the door next door. And
well,
they
if you
just
pay
in the
attention,
moment.
that's the whole
They're
thing.
in the movement and not paying attention.
So you're not looking at the addresses?
Sometimes they moving so like because the app is doing so much for you. You kind of get a lot like
So
They
I
not.
should be tipping for their lack of attention to detail?
nope,
Oh, okay.
nope. But I can
All right.
tell you,
I'm just making sure.
if you
Have you done that?
yes,
Okay.
Yeah, I've done that. But
All right.
But look, I'm the type of dude that I did Instacart for so long in 2020 that my
but see, there's more wiggle.
I know how to-
bro.
And
There's
anyone know
more
what's
wiggle
crazy?
room.
Look,
There's
look,
more wiggle room with Instacart, bro.
But
Because
no, with DoorDash, it's easier because I'm not going and having to communicate.
I would
constantly.
be, but I would be more patient with Instacart than DoorDash because they're literally shopping
That's
for
what
you.
I'm-
And
but
you wanna
see,
know what's
Door-
crazy?
And that what makes it easier. for me.
DoorDash is
to
literally
get
A
tip.
to B, bro.
And then on top of this,
Right.
when you tell them that they messed up, they give zero fucks. If you tell the
see,
driver,
nope. Yep.
like if you they don't care.
They don't know how to see.
They don't give a like
Nigga, I had
you
a-
delivered it next door, like bro, like, and the thing is, like I'm a freaking traveler, so when I be out, I'll order DoorDash, and like bro, I've had them drop it off at the back door of the hotel, like where it's not accessible, and you tell them like not my fault, and you be like, oh, it delivered to the wrong door, like, oh, that's your problem, like there's such
their
a lack of
etiquette.
concern.
There
with
is no etiquette.
and so
I get the
I'm
big
not
tips 'cause of
tipping
my
for
etiquette,
that.
bro.
I'm not tipping for any of that. Like, bro, like you deliver my food to the wrong place, which means that if I don't get it or something happens to it, I miss out on the order, and then I have to deal with DoorDash
And you gotta
to go
get
through
your
a
money
refund.
back,
And,
and
then, the whole thing is like,
I don't
do
play
you want credits, or do you want to resend the order? Resend the order and jeopardize somebody else fucking it up?
So this is what I do. Anytime
Bruh. Are you serious?
I've dropped it off at the wrong door. They'll tell me I might be on my way. I might be 5 minutes down the street, 10 minutes. I'm coming back, or I might have forgot. They might have forgot to give me your drink at the store. I'm gonna say, all right, I'm about to go to the store and go back and go get your drink. I'm coming back. I might have taken it to the wrong door, wrong apartment. Sometimes there's apartments that are identical addresses but different sides. I'm doing all that. Like I've had
Well,
orders
see, and
that
if you
started
don't,
off
see,
at
you can
$9.
tip afterwards.
Yeah,
and seeing what you doing that type of stuff, then yeah, I might feel like a tip is necessary. But bro, majority of the time, people don't give a fuck. They half-ass
Yeah,
the job.
that's
But
why
they don't- they-
but see, you got to understand,
that's the
Poe. That's
respect.
why you got the tip or whatever, because it's less times than the average where somebody's gonna do those things because they don't understand that they're still working in customer service.
And bro, like it's shady because I'm dealing with your food, bro. Like I know how irritated I would be if like somebody came.
But you also
and mixed
work
my
in food,
stuff.
so you have a different appreciation for it. These people are looking at it like, yo, I'm just trying to get a bag real quick. I see how people be
That's
showing up,
crazy.
motherfuckers be showing up in pajamas and shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I know this motherfucker ate some of my fries.
Kids in the back, kids dropping the food off,
It's
music
chill.
knocking,
You could do that.
all type of
Hey,
stuff,
I done pulled
bro.
up sometimes a
They
little.
knocking
like-
at Dizzy D. I won't be that mad.
Like, yo, who's these niggas? Oh, that's my fish.
Yeah. Like I had
You
an
be at the
order.
door like, hey, bro,
Bro,
you
I
be
had
going
somebody
crazy on the
carrying my pizza
podcast.
like it was a loaf of bread. And I saw him out the window. I'm like, yo, that's a pizza. He like, huh? Oh. Like, are you serious,
That's
bro?
sick. Yo, that is sick.
Are you serious?
He is a psychopath.
And that's what I'm saying. So it's just like,
Who
bro, there's
does
no care. There's no
Feel
concern,
like a loaf
bro.
of bread. My man had the pizza like
Nah,
this.
just holding like just
under his arm, like it was mail.
kind of like, yeah, just holding that joint.
Yo,
Just
my
hold-
man-
He had it
Hey.
secure with
In
the
the headlock.
fingers and was just like, yeah.
Yo, nah,
My man was delivering a fazone.
That nigga is a fucking psychopath, bro. Who does that?
And the crazy thing is, that's not the first time I had a pizza show up and it's like it was made hot and then thrown right into the box, right?
Yeah.
Showed up, all the toppings were slid to the side, bro.
It was in their car and they stopped
Bruh.
and that pizza flew off the seat.
Hey, it hit a corner and everything just slowly slid. You know what I mean? Just boom. And like,
hey, my man ordered a pizza from Pizza Planet from Toy Story.
It was
Come
horrible,
on, bro. Pizzas are getting cold, man. I had a couple of shakes on my seat and like a order of like something from like with some mac and cheese and some mashed potatoes and some plastic bowls. Man, a car cut in front of me. I had to stop and that shit went right on the floor. I was like, motherfucker. Man, I was close to the house. I went to the house and I went and got napkins and a spoon and started cleaning and all that, man. I got to the old dude. I was like, yeah, man, you know. Yeah, man. I had to do a little bit of cleanup, man. He was like, what, it fell? I was like, nah. One of the tops just came off accidentally, man. They didn't close it all the way. Just in case you see some mashed potatoes in your bag.
What if the nigga was like, all right, Poe, I'm going to find out what really happened on goddamn podcast.
Bruh, this man's giving used food.
You better be lying to me, goddammit.
Right.
I'll burn that whole goddamn garden down, man. I know who the hell you is.
Take a bite and...
It's just lit.
What is that? It's gravel in my mashed potatoes?
This nigga ordered gravel and potatoes. What kind of
hair in my mac and cheese? Yo.
DoorDashing is like, it's
he said, what happened to film? Nah, man, the top came off.
The top, like, and that's the thing about it, like, everything is supposed to be secured. Like, the restaurant's supposed to secure your food. I've had stuff showed up and it didn't have like the protective seals and the stuff on top. And I'm just like, so a person could have just opened it up, coughed on my pizza, basically closed it back, and
gangster.
Yeah. Where monkeypox came from. No, I'm just playing.
It's a struggle. Anyways, this your boy Dizzy D Spill. You've been tuning into the Notion Podcast with my co-hosts in the building,
Jelani Evans,
Farmer Poe,
and we appreciate you for listening. Please like, subscribe, however you're streaming or you're listening to the podcast. Until next time, peace, and be careful with your DoorDash orders. It's crazy out there, man.
Uber Eats too.
Put clear instructions, man.
Postmates.
Yeah.